When you face an opponent, never think only of defense. Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai, taught, always strike with the intention of piercing your enemy's face. Why? Because the moment your opponent flinches, hesitating, retreating, you've already won. But Musashi's wisdom wasn't just about combat. It was about life, about the battlefield within. Because every day, we face a more dangerous opponent than any swordsman, our own emotions. Joy, fear, anger, sadness. They rise uninvited, overwhelming us, pulling us out of balance. Most people fall into two traps. Backhand index pointing right, they react without thinking, becoming slaves to anger, fear, or desire. Backhand index pointing right, or they suppress, burying emotions so deep that they rot and resurface even stronger. Musashi saw through this false choice. Reaction or suppression. Both are weakness. Both are chains. But there is a third path, a path of awareness, a path of strength. This is the way of Musashi, the mastery of emotions. Born in 1584, Musashi killed his first opponent at age 13. By the time he was 30, he had defeated over 60 men in duels, never losing once. But Musashi was more than a warrior. He was an artist, a philosopher, and a strategist whose wisdom still guides us today. His writings, the Book of Five Rings and Dakoto, are not just manuals for battle, but roadmaps for mastering the self. At the core of his teaching is the path. Not the destination, not victory, not glory, but the path itself. In Judo, it is the gentle path. In Bushido, the way of the warrior. In Aikido, the path of harmony. And Musashi chose Fudo, the immovable path. Unshakable mind. Unshakable spirit. Musashi believed that mental stability was more powerful than any sword. Because in his world, one uncontrolled emotion could mean death. To him, discipline of the mind was the foundation of mastery. His principle was simple. Backhand index pointing right, detach from expectations. Every time reality fails to meet our desires, we suffer. Remove expectations, and peace of mind follows. Backhand index pointing right, pursue balance, not achievement. Mental stability is not a trophy you win once. It is a practice, a lifelong path. This path is captured in the concept of Mushin no Shin, mind without mind. A mind free of ego, free of fear, free of distraction. Not empty, but clear. In Mushin, emotions arise and pass. You don't fight them. You don't bury them. You simply observe. Instead of reacting to the storm, you become the eagle that soars through it. Instead of being ruled by fear, you respond with clarity. This is the art of responding, not reacting. Musashi proved this mastery in his legendary duel with Sasaki Kojiro. Kojiro was faster, stronger, considered unbeatable. Yet Musashi broke him before the fight even began. He arrived 3 hours late. He carried not a sword, but a wooden oar. His calmness enraged Kojiro. His patience disoriented him. Kojiro attacked in fury, blind, emotional, reckless. One strike. It was over. Kojiro lost not to Musashi's sword, but to Musashi's mind. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "The man who makes you angry controls you." Musashi mastered himself, and by doing so, he mastered the battlefield. This same principle lives today. Kobe Bryant studied Musashi's teachings. He called it mental fortitude, the ability to silence the noise, trust the work, and perform under pressure. Khabib Nurmagomedov showed it in the octagon. Conor McGregor tried to break him with insults and mind games. But Khabib remained immovable, unshaken, and when the fight began, Conor was already beaten. True mastery is not about controlling the world. It is about controlling yourself. So how do you begin? Psychologist Dr. Ramani teaches 7 steps to emotional ownership. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. Don't run. 2. Recognize. They are yours, no one else's. 3. Express them. Right time, right place. 4. Read the room. The world will not stop for you. 5. Breathe. Anchor yourself. 6. Take perspective. Emotions distort reality. Step back. 7. Release suppression. Buried emotions return stronger. Sigmund Freud once wrote, "Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will return later in uglier ways." Musashi knew this. In his final years, suffering from illness, he retreated into a cave, not to escape, but to write down his final truth. That mastery of emotion does not mean control. It means release. When you stop clinging, you become free. When you stop resisting, you become strong. When you stop demanding that the world bend to you, you learn to bend without breaking. This is Musashi's gift to us. Dagger respond, don't react. Dagger accept, don't suppress. Dagger walk the path, not the prize. Because everything you seek, strength, clarity, mastery, has never been outside of you. As Musashi wrote, there is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. This is how you master your emotions. This is how you become unshakable. This is how you walk the way of Musashi. Charisma isn't magic, it's mastery. It's the art of being present, of truly seeing and connecting with people. And the more you cultivate it, the more doors open, the more influence you gain, and the more unstoppable you become. So don't just watch this. Practice it, live it, and let your presence light up every room you walk into. If this inspired you, subscribe and stay with us. We're just getting started.